you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
So we have a new segment. It seems like we have. I don't even know how much consistency is with us because
we have a new segment to take it away. But I guess
we take one away.
Yeah. This one, if people keep submitting the questions, though, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I like this one. So this is basically we reach out to y'all. So if you are on our social media,
Camera one,
camera one, camera two. Which one am I talking to? I'll just talk to this
camera
one.
one.
If you're on our social media, YouTube, I Want All the Smoke. If you go to _ I Want the Smoke on Instagram, All the Smoke Pod on Twitter, or search us on Facebook. If you ask us any question, we will answer it live on air. We'll make a whole segment of it, throw it up on YouTube. We'll even give you a shout out from your social media unless otherwise asked not to. And the wilder the question, the better. When things pop off, we may even give the wildest question a nice little package. You know what I'm saying? We'll pay for the shipping and all that shit. So without any further ado, we're going to get into questions. I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to let Otto hit the answer first, and we'll discuss it real quick. And we'll just be real quick on these questions. And some of these things are funny as fuck. Okay? Here we go. So shout out to the Step Brothers podcast again. Growing up to be one of my favorite podcasts. Communicate with the brothers all the time. These niggas are funny as fuck. Look for them Step Brothers, BROTHAS podcast on all social media or all podcast platforms. They asked us, which celebrities look like they got the driest pussy? This is a funny ass fucking question. I'm gonna say just pick 2 celebrities that have the driest pussy, and let's just clown them real. Let's do it.
So funnily enough, because she just happens to have a scent releasing.
Uh-oh.
I do feel like Gwyneth Paltrow would have a dry ass motherfucking pussy. I do. I really do.
Yeah, I think Gwyneth would. I think Gwyneth.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't have a pussy. She has a pussy. I also would have to say, I don't know why, but Jennifer Aniston just looks like a dry ass pussy to me.
But she uses that Aveeno. It keeps her all.
No, I'm just talking about looks. Like, okay, so I guess she just looks kind of like a dry fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's like starfish.
Yeah, like I just picture her thinking like she's just too high.
I'm Jennifer Aniston. I ain't got to move for this dick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just feel like that.
So, I think who would have the driest pussy? I think Pamela Anderson.
Okay.
I feel like her pussy has run out of juice. Juice. That's a graveyard in there. And Caitlyn Jenner. No. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Not Caitlyn Jenner. Who's the dude? The dude chick.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Is that Caitlyn? Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner has a dry pussy. Because I feel like you have to have a natural pussy in order for it to be lubricated.
Okay, shit. That's actually a very technically sound answer.
I think she has a dry pussy.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Venti Levs, shout out to Venti Levs. We miss you, bro.
Big Levs.
He says, who would win if the Smoke Crew had a cage match?
Like, are we talking about a fight?
Yeah, like a cage, like in a cage match. Thunderdrome.
I think it's rest in peace, Will, man.
So
it's funny because when we talked about it a little earlier, Will's like, I think I'll beat you. I was like, what nigga doesn't think that?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I think I might beat you in a cage match. But then I remembered I walked up a flight of stairs yesterday and was winded as fuck. So I'm not built for longevity when it comes to those type of things. So if we have like you said, we have kendo sticks and chairs and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna chop you in the throat and try to get out this cage. Like I'll win off of just pure fuckery.
Oh shit.
Mino C's asks, ass or titties, and you can't say both. Shout out to Mino C's. Ass or titties, and you can't pick both. And my response to that, sorry to interrupt, but my response to that is, if my girl has both, why can't I pick both?
Because it's in the fucking question, nigga.
But my girl has ass.
That's why
and
niggas
titties.
can't get ahead. They don't fucking listen. Yo. The fact that you have those together,
it's wonderful.
It is. With the shot. That's dope.
So
I would have to say.
I thought you talking about the ass and titties.
No, I was talking about.
You talking about I fat fingered that shit.
Yeah, no, you need to put that as one. Like that was dope. Was it not?
It was.
Okay.
Oh shoot, Gwyneth Paltrow, Erykah Badu. I forgot to give him.
I smell pussy.
Pretty
literally.
Soon. Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Yeah, ass or titties.
I'm gonna go like they call me titty boy because I love them titties, boy.
Say it again for me.
Yeah, they call me titty boy because I love them titties, boy.
I feel like I was breastfed too long. I love titties.
Yeah, man. Titties for me for sure.
Ronnie Pearls. Shout out to Ronnie Pearls. She hit us up and asked, "Who is your favorite female hip hop artist?" I like this question.
Current or of all time?
Let's say both.
I don't know, man. I feel like again, I felt like Raw Digga was like
Digga
the
was
Ross,
dope.
man.
Yeah.
Digga. First
name
name Rashida.
Rashidas.
She was sick. Okay, you could Craig Mack this chick and make fun of her looks all you want, but Bahamadia, man, she had ill lyrics. Go back and listen to Bahamadia, man. If I was gonna go nowadays, as far as flow, I would have to say Rhapsody.
Rhapsody? Oh,
Not
yeah.
Rhapsody, Rhapsody.
Rhapsody, yeah.
She's a dope rhymer, man. Like her flow is extremely sick. Good lyrics.
I fucks with Rhapsody.
Yeah, I'd have to say Rhapsody.
I'd have to agree with you on the Rhapsody. As far as right now, does young MA count?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
Don't be all judgy.
Well, I'm not judgy. She just looks like my nigga. So does she count as a female artist?
Yes.
I don't even know if she even puts herself in that.
Yeah.
Like she takes pictures of her 2 fingers and that's her dick pic. But my thing is, yeah, I have to say Rhapsody.
Yeah, some bitches ain't fucking with dildos.
Of all time, I would have to say my favorite of all time would have to be Lil Kim.
Yeah.
No, actually, The Brat. Sorry, it has to be The Brat.
Yeah.
I'm weighing it out, but The Brat was wild. Yeah. She was still sexy. Lyrically, The Brat killed it. Yeah. And back when I was fucking with Parliament Funkadelic and getting into G-Funk, and she came out with Funkdafied, it was a rap.
Yeah. Well, before they really started to touch her face, I think Lil Kim was real pretty. I don't know. I just think on the back of that hardcore album, and when she's fucking in that thing, like her like just fatness was like perfect. Like
she had a fat rabbit.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh shit.
She looks like she has a dry pussy too.
Nowadays, yeah. Like absolutely.
She looks like she has dry pussy. I wonder if like,
how do you think?
I know her face looks like, but is her pussy still black?
Probably. It's probably purple still. She's purple inside still.
Yeah, she got the rejuvenation on that bitch.
It's perps for show.
Purple pussy.
What do you think about? How do you think Nicki Minaj ranks as far as looks? I'm always torn. Like sometimes I see her and I'm like, God damn, and then sometimes I'm just like, God damn.
Yo, yeah, Nicki's dope look. I think Nicki looks good as far as looks, but I think the hottest rapper right now, as far as females, is Cardi B.
You think Cardi B's hotter than really?
Yeah, Cardi B's just dope because I love like hood turns me on, nigga.
Yeah, but I just think
that hood mentality and how she's like she looks good, she's thick, this, that, and the third, but it's like she will still stab a nigga.
Yeah, but we're talking looks right now.
Yeah, looks.
Okay. I don't know. I just find that Cardi in her low times looks horrible.
Without makeup?
Yeah,
horrible. I don't think she looks horrible. I think she looks natural.
No, guy.
Like she looks like the
naturally
girl
busted. Like seriously, guy. Like,
I don't think she looks busted. She looks like the person next door.
No, some of
and
her
I don't
shit,
even know
like,
what. Yo, I've seen old pictures of Nicki. I haven't seen what Nicki looks like without makeup now because she's way too formulated. But Nicki looked busted without makeup before. Onika.
Yo, out there. Okay, so everybody out there, you tell me right now, who's hotter, Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
I'm gonna put that on the poll. Who's hotter, Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Yeah, and by looks, we're not talking about attitude.
Blue Sank. So yeah, we both went for Rhapsody right now. As the best our favorite current
well, no, I thought you were asking about Young M.A. You didn't say that to say she was the best.
Nah, but I completely forgot about Rhapsody. I think Rhapsody. I like as far as favorite. She's just dope.
Yeah.
Blue Sanctum. He hit it with a long one. He said, "We can all admit that Donald Trump is the worst reputation of all presidents. However, is the fact that our generation is now more tuned in and our eyes are more open and involved and we are more involved in politics because of him. Is that a worthy sacrifice?"
Well, because there is different like ways that things have to pass through the Senate, he can't just do things.
Right.
So the optics that it's brought, yeah, man, like if it's involved a lot more young people into politics and gotten a lot of people on eyes on issues, meaning that maybe in subsequent votes, Donald Trump's won't get in because kids are going to be like, what the fuck? We're just sitting around doing nothing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I guess it's somewhat of a worthy trade-off. And I mean, if we really get down to the brass tacks of it, I don't know economically how bad Trump has been. I don't know if he's all bad. I know his attitude is ass. I know his policies and a lot of the shit he talks about is ass, but I don't. I mean, he's almost led the country to World War or whatever, but he hasn't yet.
Right.
So, I mean, a few hot takes to have that kind of involvement in politics, yeah, man, I don't know, it is what it is, you know, he hasn't exactly burned the shit down. So
Yet.
exactly.
And the last question comes from, look at me fucking shit up. The last question comes from Live Connection LLC. They ask, what kind of hip hop do you mess with?
Yo, I'm personally, if I'm gonna answer this first, I'm just gonna say I mess with that Griselda shit. I mess with anything
Griselda.
like really raw, just like raw hip hop. I don't like anything too formulaic, although my mind is open, you know what I mean? That one Future album that I always talk about, Hendrix or something, I thought
Yep.
that was dope, you know what I mean? Offset, Father of Four, dope album. So I'm not even trying to say I don't like the new age shit. I'm like an old head.
Mm-hmm.
But most of what I mess with is gonna be stuff like underground shit like Arm& Hammer, Kel Chris, just things that sound raw. You know what I mean? Raw dudes. I really like Rock Marciano, and I do cross over into some of the other dudes like the Designer. So if we were gonna say Designer, like a Pusha T,
Yep.
right? Like he's
Yep.
designer drug dealer, right? Where the other dudes are hallway drug dealers. So
Okay.
I don't know. That's just pretty much what I mess with.
Same thing. First off the bat, Griselda.
Yeah,
I fucks with Griselda.
yeah,
I fuck with anything that comes from the South, whether New Orleans or Memphis or Texas, anything that's got that bounce that makes a bitch shake her ass.
nice.
That din, 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 boom, boom. I love that shit.
Yeah,
I like the new shit that's coming out, you know what I'm saying? I do, like you said, Future with Hendrix, I fucks with that. I fucks with some of the baby shit. I don't fuck with it too much because I still feel like at my age there's not a huge amount that I could relate to. But
mhm,
when they talking some shit and the shit got a little bit like I love music that still's got I love music that bounce still.
yeah,
Um
and good flows and
yeah, I still like club music. Like I'm a closet Nelly fan. I still like club music and everything like that. But anytime I feel like my range always goes from 96 to 2010. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm all like when I'm in the gym, if it ain't like real hype new shit and it ain't Griselda, it's Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Styles going in there,
Yeah.
motherfucking NWA's in there, Brother Lynch Hung's in there, Ti's
Like
first
everywhere.
albums and shit. Everywhere I look,
That's my
everywhere I
favorite
go,
track. I don't know.
yeah.
I gotta listen to that now.
All that crazy shit, a whole bunch like 3 6 Mafia's whole collection. Shout out to Rap Godfathers. They're no longer with us, but
I know. I
you
don't even know
know,
where to get shit.
and that's where the fucking
That's
where
why I
we have
broke
that
that.
conversation about the streaming and they can take shit away. Rap
Yeah.
Godfathers was my fallback
Yeah.
all the time.
Yo, I bet you any money those motherfuckers. I bet you Spotify, if you really delved into it,
Mhm.
I bet you those motherfuckers are the ones who got that shit shut down.
Probably.
Because how many niggas like me were like never looking at a Spotify and now I'm signed up because what was I gonna do after Rap
Yeah.
Godfathers, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. And doing this podcast and and needing to be in the know and what's going on and everything like that, has definitely opened me to the newer forms of hip hop, the new cats that are out right now.
Mhm.
The Post Malone's Russ. I'm fucking with Russ heavy. He
Yeah,
had
you've been
that
saying
song,
that. I meant
yeah.
to check him out because I was like, oh shit, I've been hearing you talk about him
And
quite a bit.
I've always liked Russ's stuff, but I've never really gotten into it. And then he came out with this song with Rick Ross off Russ's new album. And I'm like, I need to fucks with this heavy. Like I need to dig into this nigga's music.
Yeah,
And Russ is dope. Yeah, so that's the hip hop. So basically we love all hip hop, but we always fall back to the grimy shit.
exactly.